Lauren Murphy and Joanne Calderwood in the women's flyweight division. Lauren Murphy, the fifth best flyweight fighter in the world, with 14 wins and 4 losses, 37 and almost 38 years old, a little bit less small, but an incredible 68-inch reach advantage right there. Joanne Calderwood, 15 wins and 5 losses, 35 and a half years old, a little bit taller, but way less of a reach than Lauren Murphy right there. For this fight, Lauren Murphy, I think, needs to get the fight super close on the feet. We know all these women's flyweight fights are always very competitive in the striking and that's why we see a lot of split decisions in the women's flyweight division, because it's so close in the striking game. And the only thing that can kind of edge out the striking would be a takedown and a little bit of ground pound, which I think that is the main way that Lauren Murphy will win the fight. Would be to land a couple of takedowns here and there, get a little bit of ground pound, get a little bit of control time, and maybe try and do what she did last time with Lilia Shakirova, and maybe get a submission win or just keep the fight on the ground. That's the main way I see Lauren Murphy winning the fight, keeping it super even on the feet and ending the rounds with a takedown and a little bit of ground pound. But we all know Joanne Calderwood throws a lot of volume and has a lot of pressure. Lauren Murphy averages 3.46 strikes per minute. Joanne Calderwood averages 6.25 strikes per minute. That is almost double the amount of strikes per minute from Joanne Calderwood to Lauren Murphy. Whoa, man. I mean, that does that not tell you anything? She's going to throw a lot of volume right here. And I think in the striking game, of course, Joanne Calderwood will have the advantage, but if Lauren can end the round and get a couple of minutes of control time in the fight, get a couple of takedowns, get a little bit of ground and pound, I think she could definitely win the fight. So this is a close one, a 50-50 fight. Just depends on if Lauren Murphy can end the round with a takedown, or if maybe she goes out there and wins the fight in the striking game, which I don't think will happen. I think Joanne Calderwood, her volume and her pressure will be enough to win the fight on the feet. But it's an interesting fight, because if Lauren Murphy can get the fight down a couple of times, she could win. But if Joanne keeps the fight on the feet for the whole entire fight, she will win the fight. So it's a pretty interesting fight in the women's flyweight division right here. My prediction is gonna go Joanne Calderwood with the volume. I mean, getting double the amount of significant strikes per minute inside of the UFC than Lauren Murphy right there. If she just defends whatever takedowns come her way, she should definitely win the fight. That's exactly what I think is gonna happen. A lot of volume and a lot of pressure en route to a decision win right there. This is another one of them. We're on the betting odds. You don't want to look at this minus 125. Don't want to look at the plus 105. Whatever the betting odds are right now. You want to go out there and just put one of them by decision. It's pretty much that simple. Go way down here. Lauren Murphy by decision is plus 200. Really good odds right there. And then Calderwood by decision plus 125. So either way, put either one of them winning the fight by decision. Really good odds right there. My prediction is going to be Calderwood winning the fight by decision plus 125. Really good odds right there. But I think the volume would be enough right here. I think the double the amount of strikes per minute than Lauren Murphy is going to be enough. And if she defends the takedowns, which I think she will, she should definitely win the fight right there. But my prediction, Joanne Calderwood win in the fight by unanimous decision win right there. Should be a really good fight in the women's flyweight division right there.